All right, so back for the second part of this, I guess you could call it installment video. Process, doing the process. This is still a little bit from the last video just to see where we left off, but it's Monday here. I am about 80 feet into a new print right now for a box truck that I'm wrapping this week, so I figured I'd take some time tonight and get this second video done. So I moved on to the what is this? The left side of the outside of the car, and like I said before, I do all my cuts when I take them apart in the design file. I group them all together. I cut them all apart, but I still group them all together, so when they come out of the machine after cutting and I weed them, I can still kind of gauge where I'm at, where everything belongs, because there's a lot of pieces, especially on this car. I mean, each side of the car probably has a couple hundred pieces of fluorescent that I got to figure out where they go, and that can get very confusing if they're all just scattered through the file and cut together. So I try to take my time when I'm laying it out to get it somewhat organized. I mean, once I'm looking at it for a couple hours in the computer, I kind of remember where things go sometimes, but you'll see here in a little bit that I have the outline for my 5 in the wrong pile and a couple other pieces, so I got to go back and search for them. And I mean, again, however hard you try to keep it organized, you're always going to miss something, or something's going to get taken off while you're weeding and you lose it, so you got to recut it. At least for me, that happens all the time. Maybe I'm just working too fast and not paying attention, but it's not hard to misplace something, especially when there's this many pieces. So I'm just going through the pile now to refresh myself on what goes where, and I grabbed those right there. They are for the other, well, half of them are for this side 5 and the other half are with the other pile. I'm not sure how I managed to mess that up when I did my cuts, but here we are. So I'll start here in the front and then work my way back, and I'll let it play now because it's kind of funny listening to me figure out where all this stuff goes. So enjoy. Over there. This is stupid. All right. That's over there. That's there. That's there. This is here. This is here. This is here, and all these are that. Make sense? Let's see if it works. I'm dying. That looks nice. Sound like somebody was here. All right. I'm liking that. Squeegee! Right in front of me. Alright, that could have went better, but that'll be fine. All right. Oh, it's backwards. Come on. Need that still. Where does that go? Oh, it didn't cut out for the B in Bicknell. So, good enough. That and whoa. There we go. And that. Okay. That section is done. I am sweating. Hope I'm not having a heart attack. It's the wrong number. Still wrong. What is this for? Don't know. The wrong outline. So, just when you think you got it all figured out. Nope. Never learned my left from my right. That's the right one. And I don't know if this is part of this. I have a feeling it is, so we'll save it. If we don't use it, we'll figure out where it goes later. I am just talking to myself, rambling on, talking to nobody. Oh, he's messaging me now. All right, jump back in here to end this video. So what I'm dealing with right here, and I'm getting annoyed with, is for whatever reason, some of the stuff on this when it comes out of the printer is cut short. It doesn't span that gap from end to end. It's about sometimes like an 1/8 inch, 3/8 short. So I got to end up stretching it to cover the white underneath. And it wouldn't be that big of a deal if I printed the orange color underneath, but why waste ink? And sometimes this stuff is a little translucent anyway, so I do print the color. And now I still have the wrong bottom part of the 5 here, which I'm also just asking myself, well, what did I do wrong here? And I even still try to do it because I didn't think it was wrong, but it was wrong. So moving on. So sometimes that stuff comes out of the printer and it's not cut perfectly, so I got to stretch it. Sometimes it's an issue, sometimes it's not. I've changed some settings and done some research on it and thought I figured it out. That part was wrong too right there. I don't know how I got the 5s messed up, but at least when I find the correct one, they're correct. So that's why I'm stretching and complaining sometimes with this stuff. You spend a lot of money for a good piece of equipment and it doesn't do things properly, and it could get, it's just frustrating for me because nobody can figure it out. I started using a heavier transfer paper, that white paper that seems to, it helps a little bit, I guess. I don't know if this stuff just shrinks a little bit once it's cut. I don't know. See, this piece was fine, but the top piece was running short, and then this last piece I got to do in here too. I have to take the paper off and stretch it a little bit to make it fit. It used to be a lot worse. I've gotten it kind of under control, but it's still frustrating. So finishing up this outline on the 5 here, and then I think we'll end it there for this week. We're already getting into 11-12 minutes. Then the next video coming up will be finishing the overlays on the rest of the car. Yeah, I see here, I'll rip it to get that tension from the paper off it, stretch it a little bit so it lines up in that zigzag there. And this piece was bad because I still had to do it at the end here. I had to take the paper off and do it again because it was so short. Half the pieces were fine, the other halves were short, needed to be stretched. I don't know, but that stretching it helps, and it'll cover all that white. You don't see it, and you don't really see these seams either. They may overlap a little bit here and there, but because it's under the laminate and it's so busy, and it's not an issue, so I don't mind doing it this way. And it saves a ton. So speed over cost saving is the what's the word for that? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, that'll wrap up this video. Maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna try to upload this now. It's Monday evening. Maybe I can get another one done for tomorrow, and I'll get through these things so we can get this real process, real-time process of what goes into these situated. Thanks for watching, and see you next couple days maybe.